If you put me on the map,
Ah, should we be afraid of the advancements we're making in AI? Brother David, why are you being afraid of the inevitable, right? You know it's gonna happen. We've been predicting our future since the day we were able to put it on a outside material like cave paintings. Global warming was predicted probably millions of years ago, like our first ancestors or something. They predicted that shit. Okay, they knew something like this was gonna happen. Global warming is it's happening right now, but it's getting worse. And this crap was probably predicted like 50,000 years ago. I know we don't like to believe it, but I mean, there's no way there weren't humans 50,000 years ago. Okay, you're telling me so much shit, but there had to be. It's not like, oh yeah, we just appeared after the dinosaurs when dinosaurs went extinct a million years ago. I think, I don't know. Okay, fuck that shit. So I mean, the Terminator movies were than us describing our futures. Could happen, right? But being afraid of it isn't gonna do anything. You have to learn how to move on with the time. Because when industrial factories were made, a lot of people lost a lot of their jobs, but other jobs were opened up, right? Other positions. That's what a lot of people are talking about. AI, yes, it's going to replace some jobs, but other jobs will open up. So there's no point of being afraid of it. You just have to learn to pick up new skills or just keep up with the changes. And you can't stop innovation because if you don't do it, someone else will. Like, there's always someone out there who is going to continue on research if you decide to drop it, right? It's not like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. The rest of the world is not gonna do it. No, it's not like that, right? So there's no point of being afraid of it. You have to harness it. You have to keep up with it. And when you get replaced, I don't know. Pretty interesting. Um, Find something else to do, man. It's not too late. Buy it. Just prepare for it. Buy a sleeping bag if you don't have a house, because if you do get replaced, you probably won't have a job to pay your rent. So, sleeping bag, solar panels, and some other crap that will help you live the rest of your life on the streets. Who knows, you know? I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. It's not like if you're afraid of it, it's not gonna happen. The more you fear it, the more likely it's gonna happen, right? Like, I don't know that. And why are we looking for habitable planets? Huh? It's not gonna solve the core issue we have, which is to destroy everything we touch. Okay, we're gonna do it to this planet. Well, we're gonna find another habitable planet. I think we already did, like 100 light years away or something. I didn't fact check that shit, so I might be wrong. But you, like, okay, we go to that planet. What happens? Hundreds of years of war goes on. If there's a living species on that planet, and our planet is dying, we need another habitable planet. We go there. What happens? We start a war with that intelligent life. If they're more advanced, we get enslaved. Okay? Some shit like that's gonna happen. The, our planet is dying, we need theirs to survive. And so it's not like we always talk about sustainability, but we're not doing anything to make the earth like more sustain. I don't know, like do something that makes the earth more sustainable. Like keep it around for a longer time, like keep it around for a longer time of habitation. And instead of looking for other Goldilocks planets, make the technology to make planets in a Goldilocks zone, right? There has to be planet cores. I mean, not an impossible idea. We just don't have the technology yet. But there's no way we can just make a planet core and start like its orbit around the sun at a place where we think, I mean, we could do a lot of math and where we place it in a place where we think it's the farthest from the sun that water won't just evaporate right away, then slowly start adding material. And I don't know how a planet formation works. Like there has to be a way to create artificial planets, right? That'd be a big step. Because the habitable planets we find, there has to be some kind of life already existing on the planet. We might not be able to detect it, might not be able to see it, but there is something there. It's a habitable fucking planet. It's not like, oh yeah, we're the only ones out there. No. And okay, so we go through that, we find a habitable planet, we're killing the Earth, we move to that one. On that process, there's gonna be a split. Fucking, I don't know. Religion is a very, like, is what's going to keep most of the people on Earth, like half at least, and the other half is gonna move to the other world, right? And there's gonna be a split in humanity. We're already split up as it is. We're gonna have more splits. So if we move to the other planet, we conquer it, then we have more divisions, more wars, and the loop repeats over and over again. I don't see an end. We can make technologies to make our futures a lot easier, but we are going to end up destroying ourselves because we're making weapons that could wipe out a planet. No one's gonna admit, yeah, I'm making a weapon that could like vaporize the atmosphere. No one's gonna admit to that. But it's not like it's not in development. Because if the world found out, that country that's working on it will get targeted. Right? Okay, this is a lot of, I don't know if it's conspiracy, but it's just my thoughts on things. You can't be afraid of something you know is going to happen, because if we find another habitable planet, we move there, there's going to be wars. There's going to be wars for resources, right? We're not united, and it's a very sad thing. I don't know what else to say. I think I just talked a bunch of bullshit that doesn't make sense. From everything here, from the planet part to here, is unless we can control human nature, we are never going to be peaceful. We're going to make the same mistake over and over again in different ways, but we will make that mistake. Okay. I have extreme thoughts, right? Like this thing, extreme thoughts, man. But I don't know if I want to put that shit on the internet. But I don't think we will destroy ourselves before we can find common ground. And unless something changes, that will continue to happen over and over and over again. I don't know what else to say.
I'll put you in the ground.